So it's week 2, end of week 2 of my liver shrinkage diet. It's another video. I thought I'd do another video, trying to stick to the weekly thing. I had some nice questions on the last video, so I'll answer them today. But so better than last week. I feel I'm getting used to it now. I'm starting to be able to do things more. I'm getting used to my routine and stuff, and everything's I'm not feeling hunger pain so much. I had hunger still there, but I'm sort of getting used to the the stomach ache or whatever if that's what it's called. But I managed to do it. I did a day's work on Friday, covering for another mixer on a BBC drama. So that was nice to be able to see if I can integrate into my work life again. It was hard though, and I think I still made the right decision having full time off those kind of jobs for long periods of time. But I am doing the odd bits and bobs here and there, and coping, so that's the main thing, isn't it? I went skateboarding today, so I was burning lots of calories, and I probably flagged a little bit sooner than I normally would, but it was fun, it was great. I'm starting to, I'm not scared to go out and do these activities anymore, because I'm worried about running out of energy and stuff, because I'm not having the calories. So it's a much more positive week for me. And I feel good. I've lost, how much have I lost? So let me have a look on my app. I use MyFitnessPal to track my calories, but I also put my weight in there to track my progress. It's a very good app, I do recommend it. So I began this journey at 27.7 stone, lost a bit of weight before I started the liver shrinkage diet. So weighed myself this morning, and I have lost 2 stone since I was at my heaviest, just over 2 stone. But how many pounds have I lost from this diet? I was 26 now. I've lost like a stone. I'm not very good at maths, but I've lost like a stone and a bit doing the liver shrinkage diet in 2 weeks, which is crazy. If I keep that up and losing, I know it will plateau a little bit and even out. I've got a lot of weight to lose, so at the beginning it's always fast, big losses. So I was expecting big losses, but that'll start slowing down, I imagine. But I do think I'll probably lose about 3 stone just doing this pre-op diet. We'll see though. But feels good. I'm fitting in shirts that I couldn't button up. I'm going to a wedding on Thursday, and I've got a shirt that I can button up and wear, which I wouldn't have been able to do 2 weeks ago. Literally 2 weeks ago, I could not fit in that shirt. So that's crazy. So I'm feeling that's rewarding, and that makes it feel, when you're getting head hunger and stuff like that, that makes it worth it when you remember that, oh my god, I can fit in that shirt now. So, and that shirt in 2 weeks time probably will be too big for me. So it's all happening very fast, and it's exciting. So it's good. I got some questions on the last video. Let me just get them up, just because I've got a memory like a sieve. My man Rowan, how you doing, mate? He said, how are you feeling about the surgery? Now, I keep forgetting that it's surgery. Like it's quite a major surgery. I'm having 80% of my stomach surgically removed, and to be honest, it doesn't really dawn. It's not that daunting to me. In my work, I worked on a series called Surgeons, and I saw surgery happening on people, and I saw it with my own eyes, people's insides, and it didn't really, it didn't have an effect on me. So, and I've watched videos of the procedure I'm getting done be done, and it doesn't scare me, it doesn't bother me. And people were like, are you worried about dying and stuff? Because I know there's like small chance that that's a possibility, but no, it's not like I've had an accident and I'm having an emergency operation. It's a routine thing. When I met with my surgeon, he said, I've done 1,000 odd of these, and I've never killed anyone before. He was obviously joking, but he wasn't joking, but he was saying it in jest. And I was like, oh, that's good to know. So I'm not, that doesn't worry me. So the procedure doesn't scare me. I'm ready to have it done. I'm excited for it, if anything. My man Topsy mate, Topsy is like my lifelong friend, and we've done a lot of drinking together in our time. And he's asked a question, 2 weeks in, how are you craving for alcohol? How's your craving for alcohol been? Now, in the recent years, haven't drank as much alcohol as I used to, especially when in our days where we were drinking every opportunity we had a chance to drink. So I've kind of already weaned off booze in a way, so I'm not finding the cravings for that hard. But what I could do to sort of like compare it to something else is I got a bit addicted to like diet drinks, so like Pepsi Max was like a big thing that I was obsessed with, and I'd drink loads of it and loads of it and loads of it, and I can still technically drink that on my liver shrinkage diet because it's no calories and stuff, but I won't be able to drink it after I've had my sleeve put in. So I've already started weaning off that, and what I've done to get off that and get away, and I still fancy one every night, but I haven't had, I've only had Diet Coke when I've been out with family and stuff. But I've been avoiding it like the plague, and the one way I've managed to sort of wean off it is coffee. I've got really into coffee, but not like just coffee. I've been getting into coffee. I've been getting the beans, grinding them, using an AeroPress to get the perfect coffee. I've turned into a bit of a coffee nerd. It's a bit of a process, but I'll have 2 or 3 of them a day, and that's helped get rid of any cravings I want for a cold beverage. And at the moment, before I've had my sleeve, I love like sparkling water with sugar-free cordial and stuff. But when I've had my up, I won't be having any carbonated drinks for a while. I'm sure I will be able to eventually, but that's the way I've kind of weaned off it. And obviously, from what I've read, because I'm doing a liver shrinkage diet, if I had shrunk my liver and then had like the smallest bit of alcohol, it could wipe me out. That's what I've been told. So I'll be a cheap date once I've had my operation and healed up and stuff. And if I start drinking, I won't be drinking pints and pints like I used to, but I won't need to because I'll be a bit of a lightweight, apparently. I don't know how true that is. So yeah, I hope that kind of answers your question. I just swap one addiction to another addiction, but coffee's not too bad. I have it, Americano, no milk, no sugar. So you can't really get much healthier than that. So this week coming is quite a big week because tomorrow morning I've got a job, so I'm hoping that's not going to be too sort of like energy, too draining. If it's anything like what Friday was when I did that drama, then I'll be okay. But that's it's a big drive as well. So driving, I don't know about anyone else, but when I'm driving, I always want to snack on something or like drink a sugary drink or something. I won't be doing that tomorrow, but I will have a drink of water because I still haven't fixed my aircon and I'm going to be baking. But so that's a big day for Monday, and then I'm going to a wedding on Thursday with friends where there'll be food and stuff like that. So I need to figure out how I'm going to navigate that. I think my plan is I'll still have my 2 shakes in the day. I probably won't have the 3rd shake, and then I'll just try and eat the good bits of the food, like the protein, avoid the fatty stuff, avoid the carby stuff, and just try and make the right choices, but I won't be able to track it. So that's going to be a bit of an interesting one, but I'm going to try my best to do the right thing. And on Friday it's the Jubilee, and my family and friends are having a big like Jubilee party on the green across the house, so that'll be interesting. I'm sure I'll be just on the cordials, but it'll be interesting to see how I can integrate in a sociable environment, having not been able to have any alcohol or food. And that might answer Tops's question a little bit better. That might be something I'll come back to next week when I do a video. How hard was it turning down drink when you're amongst drink? So I'll come back to that, mate. So yeah, a lot of social happenings and work related things. I suppose there's going to be good distraction, if anything. and I'm headstrong. I'm positive about this whole scenario. I'm ready. This is now or never for me. So this is my Olympics. This is it. I won't. I've done diets before, done well on them, and then I've come off them. The thing is about this diet, I'm not doing the diet to lose weight. I'm doing the diet to shrink my liver so they can operate. The operation will then help me lose weight. But naturally, I'm going to lose weight doing this diet. So it's kind of a bit of both. So all I know is I've got a target. I've got a target. It's 8 weeks. Well, it's 6 weeks for me now. So I ain't gonna fail. I can do 6 more weeks. And it's the hardest thing I'll ever have to have done in my lifetime, I imagine. I don't know. I have to think about that one. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. But it's got a reason for it. It's got a motive. That's the word. I used to always struggle with motivation because when there was a point in my life where I had a good job, I had a very lovely girlfriend, I had everything that a man could possibly want. So why would I even had my health, because there was nothing, the weight wasn't affecting me. So I was like, well, why would I lose weight? And I suppose at the time I didn't need to, because I didn't feel like I needed to. But in hindsight, probably should, and it would have changed my life if I had the mindset I've got now a little bit earlier. But it's funny, like, because I had no motivation to lose weight. If I did try and do a bit, I'd fail. But now I've got 100% motivation, and that's what I want. I need to do it now or never. Nothing's going to stop me. The other thing, I made the decision to move back in with my mum and dad while I was having the diet and the operation, because I thought it'd be good to have the support of my family around me, and that's been invaluable. I mean, the first week I was doing the liver shrinkage diet, they were on holiday, so I just experienced it on my own, which is good that I had that experience and I did the week. But since they've been back, it's been absolutely brilliant, because I've had the support I need and the encouragement. But not only that, my mum and dad have cooked some beautiful dishes for me that fit my calorie, the right calories, the right kind of protein, the right fats, the right carbs. But they're just way more advanced than I've ever considered. A lot of that is because my mum's been through a lot of the stuff I understand and have been through with weight loss and dieting and stuff. So she knows the right foods and what stuff. And my dad's also took on the knowledge and has made some really lovely stuff as well. And they're doing stuff with food that I wouldn't have even thought of. I mean, when I was doing it, I was just chucking a bit of protein, so like chicken, tuna or something with a load of salad. I didn't even consider that you could buy like cauliflower rice, which is just cauliflower that's like rice, and make sort of like a curry kind of vibe. Or you can kind of, we had a ramen noodle scenario with chicken in it, but the root noodles were made out of like 0 carb noodles, really low calorie. They're like 7 calories for it, but they filled you up really nicely. So I've been having all sorts of wicked dishes that I wouldn't have thought of myself, which has kept it. That's really helped, and it's actually opened my mind as to what I can have for that one meal a day that I do have. It doesn't have to be just salad and protein. It can be vegetables and protein. It can be. You can be creative with it. You can subsidise what you would normally have for a carbohydrate for something that isn't. It's made out of vegetables, like the cauliflower rice and the whatever the noodles are made out of. But it's just incredible. So that's made things so much easier. I think I'm running out of tape. I'm just gonna use the last bit of tape here and say a little outro. I'll update you next week on how I got on the job on Monday, the wedding on Thursday, and the Jubilee party on Friday. So that's going to be quite a big week for me. I'll let you know how I got on. Thanks for your support, everyone that is watching the videos. And if you have got any questions, continue to comment in the bottom and that. See ya!